So we're doing an update for Chucks, and mainly that was initially started just to update Unity. However, we've been thinking about how Whoop moves over the years, and one thing that players find difficult is, because it's a tile-based puzzle game, Whoop is only on one square at a time. He's never really in between squares, but we've designed it so it looks like he is. So there's this animation of him walking from one square to another. The problem we have with this, though, is new players think this is lag. So when you press right, they don't quite realise that Whoop is already in that square. So it's quite difficult for new players to understand that they really should be planning ahead by at least one square. Now, the other thing we've been thinking is the game is actually probably a bit too twitchy for today's audience. When Chuck designed it, he thought 5 squares a second was about the right speed, but Chuck over the years has realised that it's really quite difficult, that speed, and that was okay in the 80s, but now that's just a bit too fast. So we're doing a couple of things about that. So the first one is we're probably going to reduce the speed of the entire game. So from about 24 to about 40. And this makes it a lot easier to move Whoop about. But as you can see, it makes the game seem a bit slow. And it really doesn't solve this lag problem. That makes it, in fact, makes it worse, that you're seeing that Whoop is taking ages to walk from square to square. So what we're doing is we're trying to change Whoop's movement. And the way we're doing that is he's now going to sort of hop. So now what happens if you watch is Whoop is actually going to sort of hop from square to square, and all the characters are. That way it's a bit clear of which square Whoop is actually in. So he'll move and then wait, move then wait. And that's kind of how we're designing it at the moment. So the overall speed is going to get reduced, and also Whoop's movement is going to be reduced as well. And we're hoping that will be easier for new players to understand, and then also even for more advanced players to see which square they're in, and when it does come to tricky manoeuvres, it's going to be much easier to do. So this update is hopefully going to be out in about a month, and we look forward to sharing it with you all.